you may have a good idea who'll lift the Premier League in May, but it's anyone's guess who's going down. Alan Shearer and Ian Wright are staying.
Very well now that Wolves are a really tough team to play against, but how are you feeling? Frustrated?
Well, I think we've shown them we're a tough team to play against as well. We've played them 3 times now in the space of 2 weeks and they haven't scored yet. So it's there's 2 good teams there. I think Wolverhampton are a very well organised team, structured and hard to break down. We had some shots. I think someone's moved the goalposts because that bottom corner was where Diogo and Mason and Juan put the ball. He's just moved half the yard. I'm sure the ground staff's made some arrangements without asking me.
A good performance and Old Trafford, a very, very tough game for us. United is a good team. I think the game was balanced for both teams. Both teams had chances, and it was a game that both teams wanted to go in and win it. So happy with the performance of the boys, of course.
No, do you think you're good enough to finish in the top 4 this season?
We don't think about that, sir. Now we're gonna have a rest, and we're gonna try to during this break to improve our game.
What about your new man, your debutant, Bruno Fernandes?
You can see he'll become a top addition to the squad. He's a top footballer, wants the ball all the time, and he's a winner. He hates losing. Today we saw glimpses of his character, and we'll see more and more.
I think he had 3 shots on target. We will mention him, of course. But once again, Manchester United looked blunt at the sharp end.
No, they did, 3 consecutive league games now without a goal, and this is the reason why, big reason. There's your centre forward there, Martial. No one in the middle at all. The ball gets worked down that left hand side. Not enough options in there, and that's why he's hanging out there. Got to do better here. Got to hold the play up better. Bring people into the game. Too easily shoved off the ball. Now, where's his options, Wan-Bissaka? There they are. They're miles away. He's got no options. They've got to come over. Someone's got to try and help him. Eventually takes a touch and another touch and another one. Too many because there's nothing on, and he eventually give the ball away. The ball here, take a touch and whip it in. No, but I'm not sure the centre forward wants it.
He's not a centre forward though, is he, Alan?
Well, he's got to offer more than what he's offered today's game, and eventually again, too many touches, gets the ball. And they should be taking a touch and whipped in, and nothing really changed second half again. He's not really going to score from there. Too many Wolves players in and around him, and that's why they never look like scoring.
There's Bruno Fernandes' stats. Pretty impressive for a first appearance. He's only been signed a couple of days.
Yeah, but you look at those stats. I've seen the same with Pogba, and it looks like it might happen the same with him. He needs something in front of him. He needs someone to run onto things, and if they're going to carry on playing like that, he's going to slip into that ordinary kind of category as well, unfortunately.
They've got a young striker there, Greenwood. Is it time to give him a run?
Absolutely.
Give him a run of games.
When you look at how Martial's played in that game, I would play him.
Well, a game like as you expected, really. We dominated the game, loads of possession. They're giving us problems on counter-attacks and some set plays. We played so many games the last 2 months, and the players are down to the bare bones, really. The energy levels are down, and they need a break now.
Nuno said from his perspective, you changed things at half-time to maybe wrestle the initiative after Wolves had a decent first half. What did you do?
Obviously, we swapped Dan over to the right. We got Bruno deeper on the ball for us. I felt we controlled the first half as well. We had 65% possession in either half, but second half we were threatening a little bit more. Bruno had a few shots. I think the ground staff must have moved the goal half a yard to the right, by the way, because that's down bottom corner with both Mason and Diogo and Juan. Something must have happened last night. I'm sure.
How did he do, the new boy, Bruno Fernandes?
No, you can see he's a top player. Of course, it's the first game. We first half, everyone was more or less getting the ball into feet, and Bruno is one of them who, when he gets the ball into feet, he wants players running, wants players moving in front of him, and we didn't move enough in front of him, so we felt we moved him further back to get him on the ball more, and he'll be a top addition.
Are these the types of games for you? You said 65% possession first half, I think similar second half, but breaking teams down from that dominance and control.
How many teams break Wolverhampton down? There's not many. We've now played them 3 times on the bounce. We've had 3 clean sheets. Yeah, we've scored 1, and they haven't scored any. So it's a hard team to play against. They've had 10 days to prepare before this game. So I'm very happy with my boys. I've got to say, today was also about all the games we've played with the energy that they've spent. They've been absolutely top.
Goals a worry at the moment in the Premier League, 3 games now since Rashford was injured?
That's also energy. Of course it is. Now we do lack that little spark in the last third. And give us this break now and we'll start scoring goals.
Just to sum up what his impact might be, if you'd had Odion Ighalo today, how would it have helped?
Well, he's a goal scorer, a very good goal scorer, physical presence in the box. And we could have helped Anthony. First half, Anthony was isolated. We didn't get any runs in and around him, and it's frustrating to be a striker then.
And a word on the fans, because I think I asked you before the match, there were obviously rumours of a walkout, but...
Different class, weren't they?
Well,
again, that's Man United fans for you. And even from the start, the atmosphere was really good. We needed that because the energy in the team, and they helped us again. So thank you ever so much again.
Thanks, Ollie.
Cheers.
Thanks for your time.
There's a few things I want to pick up from Ollie's interview there, Ryan. First of all, he talks about being very happy with his boys thus far. Would you agree with him?
Well, I think you can always improve. I mean, what he's saying is he's played against Wolves 3 times and they are a good team, Wolves, and he's had 3 clean sheets. So you've got to be happy with that. I think the main gist of the interview is that the lads need a rest, or they need some recharging of the batteries, which they're going to get. So a few of them, I think, did look leggy, but still, that's why you need to move the ball quicker. Move the ball quicker, then you don't have to run. So I thought they did that better in the second half, and you've seen that even though probably the possession was the same first half and second half so much better and looked more dangerous.
But as we mentioned a little earlier, Paul, if Solskjaer's talking about tiring, wouldn't Nuno have more of a case for that?
Yeah, for sure. You think that he's probably used the least amount of players in the Premier League. They've been in Europa League, I think they played 41 games this year. And you don't see Nuno making excuses. And that interview, for me, as much as I like Ollie and I want Ollie, he was making excuses all the time. I'm not sure what he was whether he's trying to convince us or the fans. He's talking about the goals being moved to an inch to the left. Whether it was in jest, I don't know. He thought he was a better...
He had to be joking.
He better be, but he thought he was a better team in the first half. I didn't see that. I didn't see him make the better team. And it's okay throwing out these stats, 65% and all that. Stats can just be white lies sometimes. And I thought United also looked the better team. Giggs actually right. Second half, they moved the ball a lot quicker, created half chances. But to say they were very good, I'm not having that.
He was asked afterwards, Solskjaer that is, about Odion Ighalo. He says that he's in transit. He will arrive and join up with the club tomorrow. But what about the other new man who we saw make his debut today, in Bruno Fernandes? How did he do for you, Ryan?
Yeah, glimpses of the quality that he does possess. I think it might need a bit of working out actually what his best position is. Because with his back to goal, I don't think that's his position. When he's a little bit deeper, defensively, he may be a bit of a liability. So he's in between the two, really, because that's where you want to see him.
Yeah,
coming onto the ball. But also, you see, when he is that little bit deeper, he can spray the passes. He has got the vision to then play a pass. I said the run back and Incio now. When I went back and played midfield, if I got the ball and no one was running in behind, I'd tell them.
Yeah.
I'd tell them, because first 5 minutes, I want to turn, face the play, and move the defence. And then what that does, it gives space to the wide men who want to come in, the number 10, and the defence think, as soon as he gets the ball, and they're already on the way.
Yeah.
So I think he'll want to find his best position first of all, but definitely he tired towards the end.
Yeah.
But you can see the quality.